year. So now there is effectively a leadership race underway, although of course she does remain as Conservative Party leader until June the 10th, or June the 7th I should say, and then she will remain as Prime Minister until a successor is chosen. And the latest that we've heard from Conservative Party headquarters is that the contest will begin proper on June the 10th. Of course, many candidates have already declared, and many more than that have been making clear manoeuvres to be part of the race to succeed her. It's MPs who will get to choose from that long list of candidates to whittle it down to just two, and then those two candidates will be put out to the general Conservative Party membership to make the final decision. So there'll be a series of hustings around the country, and it's hoped that a result will be known before the summer parliamentary recess. Well, joining me to analyse developments is Tom Swarbrick, who is a one-time Theresa May advisor. Thank you for joining us here on Euronews, Tom. There was a sense that Theresa May might still try to cling on and get the withdrawal agreement over the line one more time. What's your sense as to whether that's the case or not?
I don't think that is going to be possible, unfortunately. I think, as you were saying, the Cabinet had decided not to support this latest round of withdrawal agreement bill iteration. And I think, interestingly, the fourth point that Andrea Leadsom made in her resignation note spoke to the breakdown of trust that had happened between cabinet ministers and the Prime Minister and backwards. And that had been coming for some time. I think you look at the breakdown of collective responsibility within the cabinet, possibly since the general election, and I'm afraid that this was coming. It's sort of remarkable it's come at this stage.
Okay, let's focus then on what happens next. The new leader, all eyes are on Boris Johnson as the front runner. Often front runners don't quite make it through to the final two or into the top job. But I guess, is this effectively a clash between the hardliners and the moderates now within the Conservative Party?
Well, this is the fascinating thing, because Boris Johnson is going to have to be both. He's going to have to persuade the very Eurosceptic wing of the Conservative Party that he is willing to take us out with no deal, and also the middle ground of the Conservative Parliament, Conservative Party, who do not want to leave with no deal. So he's going to be treading a very difficult line, as many of the candidates are. I think what a lot of Conservative MPs are looking for is more vision, more passion, and a genuine leader who, when it comes to the end of October, would be willing to take us out on WTO terms, however bad economically, politically that may be.
That's what Conservatives are looking for. It might not be what Parliament is looking for, but we'll wait and see, I suppose, what movements some opponents of that process will try and throw in the way of that between now and then. Of course, some people thinking that ultimately, if the Conservatives do choose a hardliner, that not all Conservative Party MPs would actually get behind them. That would create a whole new constitutional crisis. There's a very interesting summer ahead.